With Own Every Word, you can own every word in the metaverse.
Hammy Ground.
Dunkles. Oppo Time Snack.
And every word is a one of one. And do we have a roadmap and utility? You bet your ass. Have you read it all yet? Okay. Own Every Word. It's another NFT project.
Welcome to Own Every Word, the game show where the WordHerd submits answers to fill-in-the-blank statements, and our panel debates which is the best answer, so the person who submitted can earn incredible NFT prizes. I'm your host, co-founder of Own Every Word, Phil Ranta. I still have COVID, so this is not my normal voice, and if I start having a hacking fit, please ignore it. But we have an awesome show that I absolutely couldn't miss hosting. We have a group of panelists who will write down what they think is the best fit for fill-in-the-blank prompts, argue their point vehemently, and from the words they choose, they'll come to a consensus, willingly or unwillingly. We're here every Wednesday, so please join us to see who in the WordHerd has submitted the answers that our panelists feel are the most worthy. Now let's meet our panel, who happens to be the three founding members of Brovember Rain, who has an upcoming NFT drop on crypto.com/NFT on July 19th. Called Spooky Pets, a PFP project of adorable haunted pets where the community will help determine donations to shelters in need. It's a great project, so mark your calendars for Friday. Our first guest is part of Brovember Rain. Let's go to Seth. Seth, how are you, sir?
Hey, everybody. How's it going, Phil? I love the new voice.
Thank
you could go out for Western roles now, or like.
I'm
action.
very proud of it.
I love it. So, Seth, we ask everybody a word-related question in order to get to know them a little bit. What word do you love to use at work?
Sorry seems to come up a lot.
I can tell you're in the product world. That's a good one.
Yes. Sorry with a butt.
Sorry with a butt. Everything's a little better with a butt. I like that. Our next panelist, also a member of the Brovember Rain team, David Dean. David, how are you doing?
I'm good, Phil. How are you?
Good. What's one word that you would use to describe yourself?
Me? Oh,
me.
Geez.
I thought you were going to just say the word me.
No, not quite. Mostly I'm a grinder, so we'll go with grinder.
Grinder, I like it. The app or the adjective. Either way. The adjective, that works. And finally, Matthew Welch. Welcome. Matthew, what's your favorite legal term?
Woo, legal term. I'm a software engineer, so I'm not much with the legalese. But I'm gonna go with patent.
There we go. I like that. I figured since you were working on smart contracts that you had that stuff done inside and out.
He's lying. It's not guilty.
Not guilty is always the best legal term. That's a fact. Well, fantastic. Let's get into the game. During each month on Own Every Word, the game show, we build our questions around a theme. And this time it's still school's out until crypto.com gives another drop, which we will be teasing the drop date pretty soon. Very excited about next month's drop. So each fill in the blank is based around that theme. Panelists, are you ready?
We're ready.
Let's do
They
it.
sound ready. I love it. Round one has begun. So Sam, show us that beautiful prompt. Oh, darn. My summer boyfriend just got arrested for blank. And let's see what the WordHerd submitted. Oh, darn. My summer boyfriend just got arrested for reckoning. Just got arrested for cattle karate. Just got arrested for dosing. Just got arrested for banter. Just got arrested for Easter. Just got arrested for poaching robins. Just got arrested for outside toot. Just got arrested for bud. Just got arrested for gaming. Or just got arrested for predator. Lots of very strange and varied answers coming to this one. David, which one is standing out to you?
The one that's standing out to me is predator, and I'm staying away from that one.
That's fair.
Yeah, that one stands out. Some of these other ones are just amazing. Cattle karate, poaching robins, outside toot. Those are phenomenal.
I love it. Yeah. Predator can also be the beast from the movie. So there's justifications there.
Fair enough.
Seth, which one's standing out to you?
So there's some very good ones. There's also, I think David mentioned some very bad ones. Dosing, dump his ass.
There you go.
There's something wrong with that man. Also, Predator. Yeah, no, he's 30, you're 8. Have your parents dump him and maybe shoot him.
There we go.
But all the rest, pretty good.
I love it. Matthew, are any of them standing out to you, sir?
I gotta say cattle karate. I don't know what that is exactly, but it's got to be illegal. Somebody's got to get arrested for cattle karate somewhere.
It does feel like one of those like weird news story things where they're like, do you know that in Omaha it's still illegal to do cattle karate? Like it's one of those kind of laws that were on the books from the 1800s that nobody got rid of.
Like chase a squirrel. Oh no.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we've heard everybody's first thoughts, but what we think doesn't matter. Sam Proof, let's go to the WordHerd and see what they have to say.
Oh, why is it on you? It's me. There was a really loud car in my alley, and I hope that doesn't come back. All right, let's start it off with Soda Reap says Outside Toot was so bad it assaulted somebody today. I believe Outside Toot is actually playing at Coachella this year, so look for them. It's going to be awesome. Sheba Dog says dosing. It sounds legit, though. Yes, we only want the illegitimate answers here. Nothing that makes sense should actually be awarded. Crypto Don says cattle karate. That seemed to be a big one. Irish Lunatic also says cattle karate is the next Olympic sport. Moon Raven says, welcome back, Sam. Thank you. I had a good time in Michigan, where Phil is from, by the way. And Walt says, when you got beef with beef, cattle karate. That's excellent. I don't even think I can segue away from that. It's too good.
That's fair. I think that's going to be like when the Pixar movie for cattle karate comes out, that when you got beef with beef. That's a good one. All right, everybody, it's time to write down your final answers. As a reminder, you have to come to a consensus. So even if you disagree in this first round, you'll then have 60 seconds to come to some sort of an agreement. David, what did you write down? Did you change your mind?
No, I did not change my mind. I made up my mind. We're going with cattle karate.
There we go. David is all in. There, cattle karate. Proof. Got it. Love it.
I've been watching too much Cobra Kai, I guess.
Cattle karate would be an awesome season 5 competitor. I like that. Seth, what did you write down?
Here's the problem with having a team on. We tend to agree. I'm going to go with professional cow tipping.
There we go. We got 2 for cattle karate. Matthew, are you going with the team or did you write down something different?
I'm going with the team, going cattle karate.
We've got a consensus off the bat.
Like
oh my gosh. We didn't think about this by having 3 people who work together all day, every day. Maybe we're going to have the same answers often.
It's going to be a short show.
I love absolutely. Well, congratulations to your mod application is denied. Your mod application is denied. You're going to get a victory NFT sent your way. And those are coming, by the way. There's a lot of people who tweet at me every day saying, when's my prize coming? I swear they're made. They're coming. They just take some time to drop. These guys will know now that they're working with Crypto.com that some things are at their mercy as well. But let me stop complaining about that. Let's go on to round number 2. Good Lord, it's hot. I need a blank to cool off. And let's see what the WordHerd submitted. Good Lord, it's hot. I need a turnip to cool off. I need beer goggles to cool off. I need a dishwater to cool off. I need an ice cube to cool off. I need a window to cool off. I need a nap to cool off. I need a cold pack to cool off. I need a nearsighted priestess to cool off. I need a barmaid to cool off. Or, good Lord, it's hot. I need a Bigfoot to cool off. Lots of wonderful suggestions. Seth, what's standing out to you, sir?
Oh, man. Lots of good ones. Hard to differentiate. There's a lot of cold stuff. Back when I was single, beer goggles and barmaids went together frequently, so I might have to pick between the two. Lots of cold stuff.
I love it. There you go. Seth is going to go with something either cold or hot. I
Or
like
hot.
it. Matthew, what's standing out to you?
You know, the easy ones are the ice cube, the cold pack. You know, those are great options. You know, that's obviously cold things. They help you cool off. But you know, I'm leaning barmaid or beer goggles right now, just to spice it up. You know, cold beer always cools you off. Barmaid may be able to cool you off. You know, too. Who knows?
That's a fact. That could be. David, what's standing out to you, sir?
Nap. Because I got 2 kids and I don't sleep much. So nap is always good.
I'm the same way. As soon as I saw nap, I'm like, that's what I need to cool off all the time. Also 2 kids, so it makes sense.
2 youngins, yep.
That's a fact. But what we think doesn't matter. Let's go to Sam Proof and the WordHerd to see what they're voting on in the chat. Sam?
Again, dang it. It really likes you this week. I also have 2 kids and would like a nap, but here we go. Crypto Don says barmaid all the way. And then Waiting for You says, I don't know, barmaid may heat you up. That's a fair point. Soda Reeve says a nearsighted priestess, which I believe would have the same effect. Reno Ecap says a Bigfoot always does the trick because you lose what, like 40% of your heat from your foot? Is that a thing? So bigger foot, less heat? Yeah. And Irish Lunatic knocking it out of the park with nothing like a cold pack in your crotch. Actually, Irish, I don't know if you paid attention to the previous comments, but any of those things, I think, would be. Anyway, let's go back and see if we can come to a consensus.
Sam was talking about the crotch. I'll fill in the blanks for him. Good Lord, it's hot. I need a blank to cool off. It's time to write down your answers. Let's see if we can come to a consensus. Lots of cold stuff, lots of sexy stuff, and lots of in-between cold and sexy stuff. Turnips are probably lukewarm and so sexy, but might cool you off if you're in certain, I guess, third world countries. Where do people eat turnips? Russia? Is that a thing? I don't know where people eat turnips. Maybe I'm just being very American right now.
Like borscht sounds Polish.
Borscht
right?
sounds like
Russian?
there's probably turnips in it, right? That sounds right. Seth, what did you write down? Right as you take a drink.
Since it's since apparently we are in a cishet comedy fest, I went with the team, and it's barmaid.
There we go. He wrote down barmaid. Matthew, do you agree? What did you write down?
I actually switched it up. I went with cold pack. You know, cold pack in the crotch. I couldn't deny that as an answer. So
there we go. Irish Suede Matthew. So we've got 2 different answers. Barmaid, we've got ice pack. David, what did you write down?
I went with an audible and went with nearsighted princess.
Whoa, the nearsighted priestess got in there.
Priestess,
Okay,
sorry.
we have 3 different answers. So the way that this goes down now is you have 60 seconds to come to a consensus, willingly or unwillingly. David, let's start with you. Why do you want to argue nearsighted priestess?
Priestess.
Priestess.
Can't even say it right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Good Lord, it's hot. You threw in the good Lord at the front. I had to go with priestess.
Oh, interesting reasoning. Did that sway either of you? Do you guys want to fight for what you want?
Nearsighted Preakness. That's a Maryland joke for David.
Matthew, do you want to go to
gonna
battle
fight
for Ice Cap? Do you want to go to battle for Ice Pack?
I'm fighting for Seth. I'm going barmaid. I'm switching it back up.
Oh,
I think
no,
that's
it's
a great
2-on-1.
that's a great
Yeah,
answer.
I was gonna say it's a terrible answer, and probably a little offensive. But so many people said it, so we're going barmaid.
Swayed by the WordHerd. David, you're now 2 against 1. What do you think?
I'm open to changing. I'm always open to adapting new viewpoints. So
Look, a nearsighted priestess could be a barmaid, as long
she
as
could
she's
do that
not
as her side job or a second gig.
Baptist.
You're right.
Yeah.
There we go. David, does that mean that you're officially switching to barmaid?
Yeah, I'm in. Barmaid.
Unwillingly, but he's taking it. Congratulations to Assume. Assume you just won yourself an NFT that's going to be coming your way eventually. It's going to have your name. It's going to be great. Even though I don't think people are using their names anymore. I don't think your name is really Assume. But you know what? You're going to get one that says assume. So that's awesome. We'll take it.
It's pronounced Assume.
Assume. Ooh, that's very classy. That might be a name. I like it.
Nice.
I like that one. That's the epitome of like.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we are now on. We're trucking right along to round number 3. Sam, let's see what they got. My butt looks blank in these cutoff jean shorts. Ooh, and let's see what the WordHerd submitted. My butt looks surprising in these cutoff jean shorts. My butt looks infamous in these cutoff jean shorts. My butt looks extreme in these cutoff jean shorts. My butt looks ample in these cutoff jean shorts. My butt looks prismatic. My butt looks shaped. My butt looks unconvinced. My butt looks unregarded. My butt looks pumped. Or my butt looks unwieldy in these cutoff jean shorts. Lots of really wonderful adjectives for
amazing.
butts in jean shorts for this one. Matthew, what is standing out to you?
You know, surprising is the first thing that came to my mind, because I could imagine putting on some cutting off jean shorts and just being surprised by how good it looks, you know, just being really, really surprised with how good these cutoffs look. Or unwieldy, you know, because pleasantly surprised or unwieldy could be a total disaster as well.
That's fair. If you've never worn cutoff jean shorts, you'd probably be surprised, positively or negatively. But David, what's standing out to you?
The word always stands out. Extreme.
There we go. The Mountain Dew of butts. I like it. And Seth, what's standing out to you on first look?
You know me. If it's me, it's unwieldy. There's a lot of cake in these sweatpants right now. But I kind of agree with Matthew. I think surprising. You know, that's a good feeling. You look down, the under cheek is popping. You know, you might get some looks today. That's nice. It's confident.
Absolutely. I'm amazed nobody pointed at infamous, because I feel like it reminded me of the Three Amigos, where it's like they're infamous. It's more than famous. They're infamous, right? Butt looks infamous in those cutoff jean shorts. But what all of us say doesn't matter. We've got to go to the WordHerd and see what they have to say in the chat. Sam, what are they saying?
Well, and I muted myself that time. Interesting. Fantastic.
We all have COVID. We stand in solidarity.
Good Lord. Is anyone else out there like me where I've never worn shorts in my life? I just go long pants no matter how hot it is? No? Am I the only one? All right. Irish Lunatic says, but I could be missing out on a golden opportunity. I don't know if golden's the word I want there. My butt is an ample sample in these shorts. That's fantastic, Irish. I can't wait to hear your song. Are you going to drop that soon? Fandar says, my butt always looks unconvinced. And then I have an unconvincing butt. Yeah. The Shiba Dog says, pumped works. Just saying. And then, like, several seconds later, like, wink, 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 I think. Cryptodon says, surprised is great. Yeah, surprise stood out to me as well. Moonraven says, a shaped butt in the back and a cold pack in the front, baby. It's the mullet of crotch town. JJ the Beard says, prismatic, nothing better than light shining brightly from an anus. Yeah, that's I think a nudist kind of feel. I meant Anubis because he's a god and emanates light. My bad, my mistake. All right, back to you. Let's see if we can get a consensus.
I feel like JJ is our shaman. He shows up on every show and he just drops those bits of wisdom, like my prismatic is the best way for a butt to be. Saw some new names in there too. Welcome to the show. We love to have you here. Well, you've heard a lot of really convincing arguments. Write down what you think. There's so much great stuff to consider. Prismatic, JJ had a point there. And also we saw the pumped, just saying, just saying. Wink, just saying. Wink. I see Mogwai Shadow just chimed in, no glowing buttholes. So that's something to consider.
Is that like a TikTok trend I don't know about?
Yeah, glowing buttholes. It's like
I'm old, like it's a thing.
Yeah, it's like the Care Bears grew up and got a little more R-rated, kind of like that Winnie the Pooh horror movie that's coming out. Their Care Bear stare is a little different, a little bit different. But enough of this. Matthew, what did you write down, sir?
I switched it up from my initial surprising take. I went with ample because I love that ample sample comment. That's just glorious right there.
There we go. He liked the pickup line. The butt is an ample sample. David, were you
I have to
swayed?
remember that one.
I definitely went with a different one. I went with prismatic.
Whoa, JJ the
Yeah.
Bearded got to you, huh?
I was just thinking about it, and you know what? If it's really good, you're putting it out there, and the light shines on it. If it's really bad, prismatic reminds me of all those filters and all you use on your pictures. So you hide it away.
I love it. Seth, what are you thinking?
You know what? I switched it up too. I liked unconvinced. Because some days your butt just doesn't look good, and you maybe should change.
There we go. Unconvinced. Well, there we go. We have 3 different answers, 3 wildly different answers on this one, from prismatic to shaped to unconvinced. Well, Matthew, let's start with you this time. Do you want to argue for shaped? Is that the one you had? I think so. Ample.
I went with ample.
Ample sample.
the
There we
ample
go.
sample.
You want to argue
Yeah.
for ample sample. You were hot on that term.
Yeah, the cutoff jean shorts, it is an ample sample. It's the perfect way to describe, guy, girl, whatever, so I'm sticking with my original here. I'm going to have to convince the other 2 guys, hopefully.
Standing his ground. Does anybody want to fight?
I will switch to ample sample if you can fill in the next bar and find anything for the third rhyme.
Ample huh.
I got one.
You got one? I can't come up with one right now, man. I'm drawing a blank.
Gamble?
Gamble.
Ample sample gamble.
That's an on every word card.
There we go.
Gamble. Your butt needs to be convinced. Gamble.
Well, I don't know if you're going to be switching over to ample then, because I don't think anyone else has one. David, do you want to fight for your prismatic?
I'm pushing prismatic because you know what? If it's ample, you put the prismatic filters over it. It makes it look even like smoother and tighter and better, Covers it up. If it's shaped, it helps highlight it in the right places.
Matt,
Well, we
talking like a
officially
diamond here?
Trample.
Trample. Yes, that's right. Detroit Tigers pitcher Alan Trample.
Trample stample.
I'll give you
On
an
your ample
example
sample.
for your ample sample. That's Sam Proof, of course.
Now it's flowing.
Brilliant.
Of course. Now
It's
people
hustle
are
and
getting
flow. Now we go.
This is why we need Eminem on the show. Eminem, when are you going to come do the show? He'd have 10 of them. Well, we are now out of time. Who's going to switch? Who's going to stick with theirs?
I think I can switch if you throw in the trample sample ample. That I'll switch.
The ample trample stample.
Yeah,
I think we've got 3 amples. Is that right?
I can switch on that.
Sold.
With that.
So
I think we're all sold on ample. Congratulations, Loaded Lion. You've got yourself an NFT coming your way
Nice.
eventually. Loaded Lion, good for you. You did it. You win. But now we're moving on right along to round 4. This is the 2-for round where there are 2 fill in the blanks for people who own 2 or more words. Let's see the prompt. In Canada, we celebrate the summertime by blank in a blank. And let's see what the WordHerd had to say. In Canada, we celebrate the summertime by herding in a caribou. In Canada, we celebrate the summertime by dosing in a dereliction. In Canada, we celebrate the summertime by training in a drain. We celebrate the summertime by betting in a ding-dong. We celebrate the summertime by poaching in a garage. We celebrate the summertime by recompiling in a scrum. We celebrate the summertime by steaming in a haulage. We celebrate the summertime by decrypting in a sanctuary. We celebrate the summertime by overstating in a lawn party. Or we celebrate the summertime by gorging in a bud. Now you have to go with the words that are directly across from each other, No mixing or matching. A lot of nonsensical stuff here. A lot that makes sense when you start to shape your brain around in the right way. David, what are you thinking? What's coming out to you first?
I'm just thinking herding and caribou just makes too much sense for the in Canada part. Recompiling and scrum. Recompiling just sounds like stuff we do all day.
That's fair.
With work.
Lame.
Yeah, when you ask a bunch of people
I'm
who are
walking away
building
now.
NFT projects about recompiling, that's a tough one.
And then gorging and bud just sounds like a party.
There we go. It's a hell of a Canada party. That's true. Matthew, what's standing out to you, sir?
Yeah, I'd have to go gorging in a bud. That's just it sounds very Canada friendly there. And also the decrypting in a sanctuary. I'd like to know what exactly that is, but perhaps maybe decrypting some hidden messages or something like that in a sanctuary. I don't know if that's very Canadian, but who knows?
It's very Dan
overstating
Brown.
in a lawn party.
Yeah.
Overstating in a lawn party. I don't know if overstating doesn't sound very Canadian, but lawn party, definitely a summertime thing. So those three sound pretty good, like pretty good options to me.
That makes sense. Decrypting in a sanctuary is very it's like national treasure. It's very exciting.
Yeah.
Seth, what's standing out to you?
I also was intrigued by decrypting in a sanctuary. Being that we are spooky pets, it's got crypt in it, it's got sanctuary in it. Kind of fits the theme. Overstating in a lawn party sounds very summery and partyish. It's like that, the one friend who's like the donkey rail friend who just does way too much cocaine and bothers you all night, but it's still a good party.
Now a lot of people are frantically Googling donkey rail friend. Make sure your parents are not in the room when you're looking up donkey rail friend.
Own every word, Series 5, donkey rail friend.
There we go. That'll be our pack theme next time. This month's pack theme is a little weird, but a lot of people were excited about it. So
this month's theme is Canadian summer.
Yeah, exactly. It's all just donkey rails. But what we say doesn't matter. Let's go out to the WordHerd and see what they think.
Yep. Okay. All right. Fandar. I can't not say it that way. I'm pretty sure he's a barbarian, and you just have to say it that way. Recompiling in a scrum is 2 on point for Canada. I feel like everything in here is 2 on point for Canada. The Shiba Dog says all of these make no sense at all, or none of these are on point for Canada. Is that just me? No, I think if you look hard enough, you can make any of these make sense. Maybe, sure. Fandar says, if you bed my ding dong, I will gorge your bud, but only after herding caribou, because a gentleman has to have standards. I mean, that's clear. Art Addicted says, herding caribou sounds like a summer party. Yeah. Hot caribou party. I gotcha. Mr. Dude says, so it's like Americans pretending to speak another language, and that language is Canadian. That's right. And I'm not sorry about that. And that's all the puns I have related to Canada, because that's all that's funny about Canada. Sorry, Canadians.
It's just they say sorry.
And that's all we got. I did want to say that betting into ding dong, I think, is the next lyric in Irish's song that he's been composing. So
there we go.
Let's see if we can get more on that beat. All right, back to you.
I think that's a line from Bare Naked Ladies' hit song 1 Week. Somewhere inside there, they probably said "betting in a ding dong," a television. Oh, but all right. Let's see if anybody was swayed. Feel free to write down your answer. I feel like dosing showed up in time number 2 this time. There's a lot of dosing on the brain going on for the WordHerd this time. All right, let's see what they think. All right, David, we're starting with you again. What did you write down? Were you swayed?
I decided to go with poaching in a garage.
Oh, there we go. Why'd you go with that one?
Well, herding caribou sounds like cow tipping.
We already did that
in Canada. We kind of did that in the beginning. All the other ones sound like outside doing something. Poaching in a garage just sounds like the most random one possible, and it's amazing.
There we go. It seems like something a Canadian would do. Maybe. I don't know. What are they poaching? Who cares? Matthew, what did you write down?
I went with gorging in a bud because Canada being very 420 friendly, I think that is something that you could certainly do in Canada in the summertime. Perhaps some edible buds.
That's true. That's very logical. It makes sense. And Canada is very 420 friendly. That's right. I grew up in Michigan, so I know all about Canada's bud rules. Seth, what did you write down?
I did decrypting in a sanctuary. I just stuck with the spookiness because nobody knows what it means.
There we go.
Gets the people going.
Well, we have 3 different answers. You have 60 seconds to come to a consensus. I think that this time we should have David fighting first. David, do you want to fight for your answer?
I don't know if I'm fighting for it or opening to switch, but I think decrypting in a sanctuary and poaching in a garage can kind of sound somewhat similar. So I think decrypting in a sanctuary probably fits the spooky pet theme more. So I think I'm open to switching that one.
Ooh, so we've got now 2 that are open to decrypting in a sanctuary. Matthew, do you want to fight for? You were very excited about gorging in the bud the first round. You were very excited about the second round. Do you want to fight for it for this final round?
I've just always dreamed of gorging in a bud, I suppose. But no, to stick with the theme and to go with my team here, I'm going to go decrypting in a sanctuary, spooky pets all the way. So let's do it.
There we go.
You know, you can gorge in a bud while recompiling in a sanctuary, while decrypting in a sanctuary.
That's true. And as
decrypt and
Moonraven
gorge.
showed over the screen, if Canadian theme, we need compromise. So it's good you came to a compromise so quickly because this is a Canadian prompt. Congratulations, Max the One. Max the One, you've got another NFT coming your way. You've been a past winner as well. Congratulations.
Awesome.
Decrypting in a
Congratulations.
sanctuary. You've got one coming.
Those are great words.
It's great words.
Yeah.
Owning those words. Valuable.
We'll all be gorging bud after this anyway. It's been a long day, so
I was good. Yeah, you've got 2 days till drop. You guys haven't slept.
This is how we make it through these weeks.
Yeah, people don't realize during drop week, your life is terrible. That's part of drop week.
No,
That's the fun of drop week is that you
Never.
don't sleep and you have to work all the time. But it's all fun. Max the One, congratulations. You got an NFT coming your way. I can't believe we're already at the final round. You guys are finding consensus. You're picking great words. The final round is our special edition and gold word round. So you have a much better chance of winning because this is only special edition words and gold words that can be submitted. Sam, let's see that prompt. I'm sweating so much. I look like a blank puppy.
Nice.
And let's see what they submit. I'm sweating so much I look like a workout puppy. I'm sweating so much I look like a jointed puppy. I'm sweating so much I look like a rental puppy. I'm sweating so much I look like a big boy puppy. I'm sweating so much I look like a real puppy. I'm sweating so much I look like a ravenous puppy. I'm sweating so much I look like a partying puppy. I'm sweating so much I look like an unguarded puppy. I'm sweating so much I look like a lioness puppy. Or I'm sweating so much I look like a wild pig puppy. And of course, we had to end this one being Spooky Pets theme because we have a surprise for the winner of this round. Seth, do you want to announce the surprise?
Yeah, whoever wins this one is getting a free Spooky Pet on drop day.
Hey, so you not only get the Own Every Word prize, you're also getting a free Spooky Pets on drop day. So this gold round was kicked up a notch. So feel free to go and comment and fight for it really hard. But Seth, what's standing out to you first?
Oh man, there's some good ones. Big boy puppy sounds very sweaty. Workout puppy also sounds sweaty. Big boy puppy also, if we were in SF, that would be a whole different thing and probably sweaty. And rental puppy just reminds me of like a rented mule, and apparently those really have to do a lot of sweating, and it's sad.
Yeah, there's no happy rental animal anywhere. I have, as somebody who has rented a horse before, those are happy horses. They don't want to lug me around. I'm 6'3". I'm 220 pounds. I don't want this. I don't want this. David, what's standing out to you?
Wild pig puppy. That's. I mean, I don't know that they'd sweat so much. and just be like rolling around in mud or something. But it's just hilarious. Wild pig puppy. The alliteration on that's funny. A real puppy. That's awesome. Partying puppy sounds like they were in the last question with all the bud.
A real partying puppy. I like
Donkey rail puppy.
Sounds like something your grandpa would call you if they like saw you in college and you're like, you're out there acting like a partying puppy. Your parents are paying for your school. Get a computer science degree. Or else you'll be hosting NFT game shows.
Nothing wrong with the computer science degree, man.
That's true. I did 3 years of it and then I got out of there. Matthew, what do you think? What's coming to you first?
First thing popped out to me was big boy puppy. I feel like just a big boy puppy get into all kinds of mischief, you know.
Oh, yeah.
If I was a big boy puppy, probably be pretty sweaty, getting in all kinds of trouble. Otherwise, partying puppy, you got to be sweaty. I didn't even think about the San Francisco reference there with the big boy puppy, but that also makes some pretty good sense. So that actually might be the winner there. And then, a workout puppy too, workout, get a little sweaty working out, but I don't know I guess you'd be a puppy too if you're working out. So that one could work, but.
There we go. I feel like all puppies are kind of workout puppies because they're just constantly moving around. It's like they're doing their cardio all by themselves.
They torture you with their workouts.
That's true. Well, this is the biggest round we've ever had because we're giving away 2 NFTs for this one, including one that is yet to be released that's coming out on Friday. It's very exciting. Let's see what the WordHerd had to say about these answers.
I did it. I figured it out.
Nailed it.
All right. JK Palm says, this is obviously real puppy. Yeah. And then puppy sweat. Let's end the stigma. Yeah, we're going to have a puppy protest later to get puppy rights for sweaty puppies. Irish Lunatic says, where is sick puppy? Sorry. We only have big boy puppies and wild pig puppies. Wild pig puppy never work out when partying with rental lioness. That's a tough one to say, but I think that could be part of Irish's song. And he said he's releasing that track right after the show. Is that right? As soon as you get your tech working, which he never does. JJ the Beard says puppies don't sweat, but maybe wild pig puppies do. Yeah. And then Fandar the Barbarian says big boy puppies sweat like wild pigs, which seems to be a consensus, but not one we can use. And then Sheba Dog, unfortunately, the only dog to represent here today, says, I'm so glad I didn't make the damn cut, getting his word in, apparently. Not. I'm sorry. We apparently let the dogs out, just the Sheba Dogs. We left. All right, and let's see if we can get to a consensus in spite of Sheba Dog's ravenous puppy sadness.
Sorry, Sheba Dog. When you have 60 submissions for each game show, some of them got left out. But you've been a past winner, right? Well, I've seen your name come up a lot. I shouldn't say that because they're probably like, no, I wasn't. But you've heard a lot of really, really promising things. Ultimately, you guys are building this community with Spooky Pets. You're inviting someone into the community. What kind of things would they say? Big boy puppies need ice packs in their crotches. Thanks, Irish. Irish show is coming in. I love that. And Fandar is bringing in the dark poetry. I like that. But lots of point of views here. Never one, said Sheba Dog. Keep submitting. You're going to win one. It's not on me. It's on the panel. So there we go. But let's see what they had to say. Who are you letting into your community? Let's start with, who did I start with? Seth. Seth, what'd you write down?
It was just too perfect. So I'm going to do a shout out to an existing community and Big Boy Puppy.
Big Boy Puppy. There we go. David, do you agree with Big Boy Puppy? Did you switch?
No, I didn't go with Big Boy Puppy. I went with Raven.
There we go.
Is that Go Ravens Puppy?
Had to throw in a little bit of a Maryland reference.
Nope.
There we go. Well, ravenous puppies would probably be sweating locks. They're ravenous. They're hungry. They need that milk. Matthew, what did you write down?
Ravenous is not a bad one, but I gotta go with the big boy puppy.
Oh my gosh, for all the marbles, for a
Ooh.
prize NFT from Own Every Word, and getting for free to be in the Spooky Pets community, get your free NFT. David, are you willing to change, or do you want to fight for your Ravens?
There's a lot on the line on this one. Y'all,
who do you love more, your sports team or your coworkers?
That's sports team.
Come over to the dark side.
I got love for the Ravens, but I'm a DC kid.
There we go.
Let's see. I'm open for it, but this is a big move. You got to convince me, guys.
Seth, Matthew, this is on you.
Hey, I mean, we're community building, right? So we need to learn from existing communities that are insular and dedicated. So, big boy puppies.
Matt, what you got?
I don't think I could add more to that, to be honest. The community aspect, and honestly, big boy puppies, man. Come on, they sweating, they're working hard, they're getting into trouble. Ravenous puppies, Ravens, like.
Oh man, Matt's getting into it now. I think I got.
As a troublesome big boy who's not a puppy, already sweating.
Matt got into it on this one. I gotta go. I'm gonna switch.
You're switching. We have a consensus. You're letting Big Boy into the Spooky Pets community. Congratulations, Boogie. Boogie, you just won 2 NFTs in this final round, including Spooky Pets. And this brings us to the end of the show. But I would be remiss if I didn't let the 3 of you guys pitch like crazy to all of these people who are already in the Crow fam about your project this Friday. Just in your own words, why should they check it out? Why should they get it?
Yeah, so I think we're going to do some good. We're going to try and do a lot of good and rescue a lot of animals. We're going to make some fun content, and not just content, but like actual entertainment. And hopefully you'll get to hang out with people way cooler than us.
There we go. They've got comedy. They're fellow comedy people. They've got saving dogs. They've got a PFP. Sam Proof has fostered 135 cats. You can check out his Twitch channel.
What?
We've got, you guys will have
awesome.
to talk about that afterwards, but he's got cute Avalanche, right? Is that what it is? He's got a Twitch channel with his foster kittens. But we're all animal lovers. There we go. Nice. Cute Avalanche. We've got a lot of love for foster animals. My last dog was a foster animal, so really support what you guys are doing. So the drop is this Friday, the 29th, so make sure to jump in, check it out. And thank you so much, everybody, for joining.
Thanks for having us, everybody.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks for having us.
Have a good night. Take care.
Congrats to all the winners.
Thanks all. Bye.